Okay, welcome to my video, everyone. I'm a student studying in Thailand, but I feel uncomfortable leaving the school dormitory, so I had following interview. Let's take a look. The first question, could you tell me which age group you belong to?
I'm 21 years old.
20.
I'm 21 years old.
Are you willing to let your children or friends live alone when studying in Thailand?
Very willing.
Very willing.
Of course, very willing. I totally get wanting your own space.
What do you think are the most important factors in consider when they live alone?
I think safety is the most important thing when live alone, followed by developing
Independence development.
I think the first thing is the cost, then safety, obviously, and convenience is hard.
What's the maximum monthly budget you'd be okay with for their single accommodation?
As a friend, I certainly hope this budget is as high as possible, so maybe I choose both.
About 1,500 to 3,000.
I'd say between 1,500 to 3,000.
Would you pay special attention to safety facilities in accommodation? You just tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, for sure, it's a no-brainer. A place with security, CCTV, and a good lock is essential for peace of mind.
Do you think living alone might have a negative impact on their social life or mental well-being?
A little concerned, but I believe they can do it.
No.
Not really. I think having a quiet place to come back to and focus is actually a plus.
If your child or friend moves on into single accommodation, what kind of support would you like the school or agency to provide?
I like to provide service registration to ensure my friend's life environment is safe.
I think both.
Definitely, a local life is got to help you navigate the area. Also, having an emergency contact person there is crucial.
In addition to offline interviews, we also have an online questionnaire survey, which includes parents and my friends. Let me summarize it for you. Okay, so looking at the ages of people who answer it, it's almost a split between the youngest group 18 to 28 and the middle age group 41 to 60. Both are around 40 to 47%. So we have opinions from both students' peers and their parents. Great news! Most people are open to the idea of solo accommodation. About 65% said they are very willing or quite willing. However, a significant group, around 21%, are hesitant or against it. This result is very clear. Safety is the number one concern by far, at 92%. After that, people care about life convenience, independence for the students, and a good study environment. Cost is actually the least important factor here. Budget is a big factor. The majority, over 60%, have a relatively low budget cap of under 1,500 RMB per month. Less than 10% of respondents are comfortable with a budget over 3,000 RMB. This one is simple but powerful. 100% of respondents said yes. They would pay attention to safety features like security systems, so safety is a non-negotiable point for everyone. Here we see some concern. Almost half the people, 47%, are a little worried that living alone might negatively affect their friends or children's social life or mental health. so it's a real consideration. Finally, people really want strong support systems. Safety records is the top request at 95%. Regular apartment checks and an emergency contact person are also very high, showing a need for security and peace of mind. But in addition to above questions, we have one last question. In our questionnaires, we asked whether our parents or friends would recommend other people to live in single dormitories of campus. However, only 50 out of 38 people gave us an answer to this question. But what surprised me was that 9 out of these 15% gave us positive feedback. In fact, I thought that parents would be very disgusted with their children living in single dormitories off campus. But now it seems that there is room for negotiation on this matter. Well, that's all for our video today. Thank you for watching.